What's up, y'all? Okay, so I fully intended to make this video a little bit more professional looking, with makeup and hair done and sitting in an office with great lighting. But because of my hacking issues and then wedding and blah, 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 none of that happened. So I'm hoping to remake this video for future use. But for the purpose of this group and for you guys who are my home skillets, you get to just see me and my screws and my tired face. So the purpose of this group is originally intended for people to try Shakeology without spending the money on a month's supply, or even, signing up for Shakeology to come out of their accounts automatically or coming to them directly each month. Because those things, let's face it, that's scary as shit. Shakeology is expensive, especially when it comes out as a whole, and it intimidates everybody, including myself. Even still to this day, when it comes out of my account, I grimace a little bit, but that's why I'm a coach. One of the reasons. Anyway, so this allows you to not only taste it, try it out, begin to reap the benefits of it, and then see if you're going to want to make that investment. So just a couple of things I'd like to say. First off, I want to say what Shakeology is not. Shakeology is not a weight loss shake. It is not. It is not some kind of magic potion that you get to drink that is going to cause you to magically lose all your weight. Shakeology is not a protein shake. Shakeology is not... What else is it not? I think that's the major misconceptions that I usually get. If you have misconceptions, share, conceptions of things that you want to ask me about, share that below, actually. But yeah, it's not a weight loss shake. It's not a protein shake. It's not a magic potion. Okay? It's not what it is. What it is and why it is more expensive than your protein that you can get at Kroger, Walmart, or Publix, or even at GNC, is because it is a dense superfood nutrition shake. So it does not, the number one ingredient, depending on if you got vegan Shakeology or not, is whey protein isolates. So yes, it does have protein in it. It does have healthy proteins. If you're drinking the vegan variety, then that means you're drinking proteins that come from plant-based foods that provide the same amount of nutrition as the whey. A lot of people are sensitive to whey. Whey is considered dairy, and that is why some people need the vegan. Another thing Shakeology is not. Shakeology is considered gluten-free. But if you are a person that has serious gluten allergies or sensitivities, then you may want to be a little careful with it, and maybe even talk to your doctor, because it is processed in a place that could have gluten contaminants, per Beachbody. So anyway, I digress. It is a dense superfood nutrition shake. So that means it is a meal replacement depending on who you are, your caloric needs, and how you drink it. If I just drank Shakeology with water and nothing else, then I consider it a snack. For me personally. It also will not keep me as long, full as long, if I just drink it with water. Usually got about maybe 2 hours of fullness with that. Whereas if I mix it with a cup of almond milk, a half to a whole banana, a good tablespoon of all natural peanut butter, then I got about 4 hours of fullness. But it's not meant for you to be magically so full that you don't want to eat anything else for the rest of the day. That's not what it is. So depending on who you are and how you are with your nutrition will determine how Shakeology affects your body. What I mean is, if you already have a poor nutrition habits, meaning you are not eating fruits, vegetables, and proteins that came from nature, and you're mostly eating potato chips and fast food or TV dinners and boxed meals, and I'm not judging you, I'm just trying to teach you about Shakeology, then you will notice a lot more drastic changes than someone like me who eats the crap, but I eat a lot more of the healthy stuff than I do the crap. So first I would like to say, I did not become a Beachbody coach because I wanted to get a discount on Shakeology. Matter of fact, most people do sign up as a coach for that reason. And then most people start coaching as a career, as a way to make money so that they can have their Shakeology paid for. That's not why I originally signed up. So when I signed up, I knew that Shakeology was a big part of Beachbody. So before I ever even talked about it to anybody, besides saying I'm trying this stuff out to see what I think about it, I drank it for a month. Because I didn't want to recommend something that I did not know, that I didn't necessarily believe in. I kind of felt like everybody else, is this a gimmick? It's just this, what is this stuff? So it is full of 70 superfoods. These superfoods come from all over the planet. I'm hoping to share some videos with you guys that does not overwhelm you and take up a lot of your time over this week that explains more about that than I can. But these superfoods provide your body with nutrition that I don't care either. If you're extremely an unhealthy eater, then it's really providing you with some jam-packed nutrients. Or if you're like me, where you're like, I got this in the bag, I eat nothing but healthy, it's still providing you with the vitamins and the minerals and the nutrients and the phytonutrients and amino acids, adaptogens. I know all these things are probably big-ass words that none of y'all know what it means. Don't worry, I didn't either. And once these nutrients start to get into your body on a regular basis, that's when you notice the biggest change. Couple things that happen if you're not already a caffeine addict like me. So I did not notice this difference at all. But people that are not addicted to caffeine like me notice energy. Their energy goes through the roof. Mood. Now this one I did notice and do notice. If I miss more than one day, I notice this one. Your mood elevates drastically. If you have skin issues, your skin clears. If you have hair issues, meaning thinning, hair loss, hair won't grow, any of that kind of stuff, your hair starts to shine and grow and be lustrous. My nails right now is a really bad example, but if you guys have been, you're my friends, so y'all be seeing them. They will grow like a mofo, and then they stay really strong, and sometimes I just cut them because they're on my damn nerves. Also, if you are someone who has high cholesterol that is not genetic, in other words, it is because of your diet, it helps lower your cholesterol. If you are someone who has type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetic, it is low on the glycemic index. It is considered a low glycemic food. So what that means is it helps regulate your blood sugar. What else? A lot of my clients struggle with IBS and gastric reflux, or did I mean acid reflux? Gastric reflux? Whatever, you know what I meant. The burning up stuff. Feeling that you get, it will completely clear that up, and I've got my boyfriend as proof of that. I don't know why he won't continue to drink it daily, because literally he stops having those issues. Let's talk about poop. We're just going to be open and honest about poop. You may notice in your first week of drinking this that your bowels will be looser. You may poop a lot more. Some people, depending on the flavor, how you make it, some people, if it's extremely dense, nutrient dense, like I said, some people will feel a little nauseous. sometimes when the first week they drink it. Here's my suggestion. If any of this sounds like you, feel free to just do a half of a scoop for a little while to try it out. You know what I mean? Or if you did packets, so half of a packet if you need to. So yeah, but that is just your body detoxifying, to be honest with you. I personally am a normal pooper. I've not noticed any poop changes whether I drink Shakeology or not. Just going to be completely honest here. Also, Shakeology did not help me my cholesterol lower, and that is because mine is completely genetic. There's nothing I can do with my diet to help that. According to my doctors, anyway. What else can I tell you in this first video? Do not try it your first time with water in a shaker cup and shake it up. You're not going to like it. I'm just going to be real. I can drink it like that now, because I want the benefits so damn bad that if I am, in a hurry, or maybe I'm just wanting a real meal, to chew. Sometimes I deal with that. Then I will drink it with my meal. But even then, that's not how I prefer it taste-wise or texture-wise. So my suggestion is don't do that. I didn't even like it with water and mixing it with banana and other things like that. It had to have almond milk in it for me. A couple more tips for you. You may not like it the first day you drink it. That means that maybe you need to work on your recipe a little bit more. How much water you use, how much ice you use, how much almond milk you used, how much, any of those things. Can you use regular milk? Yes, but I don't really recommend regular dairy milk for anybody. So, that's why I keep saying almond milk. There are no rules to this. Whether you drink it first thing in the morning, whether you do it for lunch, whether it's for dinner, none of that matters. Whatever works for you. I do all of the above. I like to try to save it for the evening sometimes, just because that's when my sweet tooth kicks in. And a lot of times I will literally take a tablespoon of coconut oil, melt it in the microwave, mix that chocolate up in there. And if you got vegan, it's perfect for that. And put up some bananas in there and then chew, and it's delicious. For me, I've had people try that gagged because it's really thick that way. The more ice you use, the thicker it will be. So if you're sitting there thinking, oh, this is thick, I need more ice. Nah. And, sometimes you might mess up with your recipe and make it too watery, too thick, all of that kind of stuff. Blend the shit out of it if you're a texture person. I have some people that don't. They say it tastes gritty. I don't, none of that stuff bothers me, so I can't give you my opinion on that. Do I have anything else for new tips about Shako? Yes. Don't, I said melt coconut oil. You can do things with Shakeology that involve heat, but it does, diminish the nutrition a little bit. It's the same as if you cook anything. So just keep that in mind. It's not the best benefits. If it is something that you decide that you love and want to drink after this, here's the situation with it. My first month of drinking it, I didn't notice any differences at all, besides the fact that I did love the taste, and it did keep me full for a long time. So into my second month, though, as y'all know, I struggle with binge eating really, really bad. And into my second month, I noticed I wasn't binging at all. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I don't know if just my own addiction, my own OCD took over. But yeah, that didn't last. It didn't cure my binge eating disorder. I'm not even about to claim that or say that. But when I first started drinking it, shoot, I'd say for a good 4 months, I didn't binge at all. It really does curb your sweet tooth, especially when you find the recipe and the flavor you like. But even then, you will notice your cravings for crap just start to slip away. Do I still have them? Yes. I would say that Shakeology helps my cravings about 85%. Either because I'm drinking it every day or I'm waiting on it to save it to drink. Uh-oh. Well. I guess that means this video is over. Sorry. Or if I'm saving it to next the sweet tooth. But yeah, I'm going to end this. This was 15 minutes and I rambled my butt off. So, love you guys. I think I'm going to try and upload this onto YouTube so that I can post it in the group now. I want you guys to see this when you first wake up, because I know a lot of you are probably thinking it's going to be your breakfast. And I will also post a workout.